It's a giant Baba poster somebody got me from Japan.
Dope.
It's a it was hung in one of his dojos.
Very cool.
Okay. So now somebody got that for me, and Ronnie, do you remember George Mayfield? Remember him? He used to have all those Japanese videos and shit.
Probably.
It used to be in the corner of the rec center where they always used to trash it at the end of the night. Well, that's where I got it from. George got it from me about 7 years ago. So that's a beautiful. I thought you put that in a case.
I took all of my shit down. Like this room, this background that you're seeing right here,
Mm-hmm.
Until showtime.
is my wrestling room with nothing on the walls except like.
What are you going to do with that? I hope you make sure you keep that son bitch safe.
Oh, I keep it with all my other autos.
Okay, that's there.
Yeah, I spoke to Gail the other day.
It's not an intro. I'm just trying to find something.
No, I spoke to Gail the other. I spoke to her the other day. I'm trying to help her get booked into HorrorCon for March.
The mystical black envelope, gentlemen.
Oh, God.
Dare I ask what the fuck's in that?
A $5,000 autograph.
Whose? Oh, I get it. Fuck you in the neck.
4 minutes until showtime.
Come on, dude. That's fucking funny. Admit it.
I admit nothing. I got my celebrations for later. Beer.
Way ahead
Good
of
shit. Yeah. Best fucking beer in the area. Sour Monkey.
you. Where the fuck?
Oh, Ronnie, did you ever try that Ghost energy drink? You ever try that shit?
Trying to get them to sponsor us.
Yeah, dude. That's all I drink before shows.
Hold on, I picked up a couple cans today. I'm gonna try it. Hold on, I want to see what you guys, if you've tried this. Hold on.
Testing. We good?
Yep.
Woohoo, motherfucker!
3 minutes until showtime.
Oh, everybody gets to stare at our fucking mugs. Help.
I got this one. Warhead Sour Apple.
Yeah,
That one's the
that's one of the better ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a cherry lime one.
Cherry
like
limeade's literally like it tastes like Sonic's.
Yeah, it tastes just like Sonic.
Oh, then I'll love it.
Another really good one is the
Orange creamsicle.
oh,
Ah!
that one's dangerous. But no, it's another limeade, but it's all trippy,
Oh, the phase.
I guess.
No, the only ones the store had. They had those. They had a pink lemonade one, a blue raspberry,
Blue raspberry's fire.
and there was another one. There were three for $8. I only wanted to try two. That's the only two flavors I liked. I'm not
2
really big on
minutes
pink
until
lemonade.
showtime.
John, you get prepped for the stories today?
I've been busy all day. I've had like no time to myself. You know, I've been dealing with a lot of family issues because tomorrow's the anniversary of my stepfather passing away. So my mother's been up my ass about stuff. So I haven't had too much time to myself. So.
All right, so we got an NHL story that's Paul Bissonnette, who was jumped by 6 dudes.
I saw your message, but I didn't get a chance to really look it over. So.
Right, and then the other big one was Trey Young getting fined $100,000 for not playing in a game that he was physically able to play in.
1 minute
I'll follow your
until
guys' lead.
showtime.
I'll follow your lead.
why the fuck did it get rid of that fucking intro?
What intro?
I can't find. What's tomorrow?
Oh, whoa, oh, I have it on my Facebook page.
Hey.
Steal it from there.
Yeah, that's not gonna work because now I can't just download it like that. I gotta do
how
that.
long- I got enough time to go make a fresh cup of coffee.
It's 30 seconds.
Okay, cool. Be right back.
Because if I didn't know we were doing video, I'd have made sure the behind me would have been a little neater.
Yeah, it's all good.
I don't need people looking at my clothes.
John, move the camera to my
Your show
left.
will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's like the best I can. That's why this camera's not working that great.
Or move yourself to the right. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Betting Window and the Nerd Productions. We got video.
got video?
Yeah, we got video.
And now you can see our ugly faces.
Yeah, while you're making money off of us, go fuck yourselves.
We apologize for that. Oh, fuck. There's hair up here. I promise.
Listen. We're not. If you're new to the show, welcome. This is the Betting Window. I am your host, Evan Ronnie, and this is not the Chippendales Happy Hour.
I ain't opposed to taking off some clothes for money. That's what you're supposed to do on webcam, right?
That's what's called OnlyFans.
Only hands?
Only hams?
Only hams. It's only hams.
Only Sam's? Wait, hold
What?
on. There's an OnlyFan.
Oh, that's the only fan.
It's the only fan we have right now.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I'm your host, Evan Ronnie, and with me as always.
The Zombie Master is here.
And?
Captain Stuntcock himself. Man,
And if you're nice, maybe he'll show you stunt cock.
I am not video camera friendly, man. Like, that's gnarly. That's bad. But
And yes, if this is your first time joining us, welcome! And if this is your last time joining us, I'm so sorry. Welcome to our show where we go through the good, the bad, and the what the fuck was that? Wide world of sports and sports betting. On today's show, we will dive through all of the news around the leagues, some hockey news, some basketball news, the quest for Soto, as well as college football and the NFL. But first,
those things.
yeah, those things. Because, you know.
Here, sponsorship.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get into sponsorships.
I'm just saying, here, sponsor this.
Yeah, go sponsor us, please. It's like Kamala Harris with a bottle of, Hennessy.
I thought you were going to say P. Diddy with a bottle of lube.
I mean, you're not fully wrong. What the hell was that?
Who put that up?
Who?
Producers know. That's what it is.
Ow. Oh boy. Yeah, that's John, that's between me and Ryan. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. Don't
Guess
worry
I'm
about
out of
it.
this one,
No,
that one.
you'll find out. You'll find out in about 30 seconds because let's get into our first bit of news. And that is sponsored by Get the Fuck Out of My Way. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Joanna. What the fuck are you doing back here? Listen, darling. I'm the one that's supposed to be doing the goddamn shit. Oh shit! You brought in the whore Ivana too. What the hell? Now, hey John, darling, keep your camera back on. There's something I need to look at.
Don't talk to
No,
me like that.
I'm not doing it. No, I refuse.
Oh, come on. So handsome.
I refuse.
So handsome. Turn on your camera. Joanna, read the fucking bump.
Dude, bitch, the more you know about bumps is the bumps you take off of fucking keyholes.
I call dick things.
You want my camera on? It'll cost you.
Listen, darling, there's nothing more than I've had to pay for than worse things I've ever not had to pay for. It's called penicillin for a reason.
Oh, Jesus Christ, help me all.
But yeah, darling, the news is sponsored by Fanatics. Fanatics. Oh, it would be nice if I had this shit set up.
Come on, you stupid whore. Don't you got your prompts in front of you?
No, I don't, darling. But here, I found it. Here, listen. If it wasn't for my guts being inside my body, they all be falling out too.
They're falling out.
Oh, that's a disgusting thought.
But here you go. Show your team spirit with Fanatics. It's an often massive selection of official licensed merchant gear, like jerseys, hats, collectibles, and other apparels. Find your perfect gear, your favorite team, and elevate your fandom. I know other things that have been elevated in my life. Just like that. That's right there, darling. That's the best thing that ever could elevate you, John.
I don't give a fuck. Ask me if I care.
Well, the last time I asked you, we had to find you in John Steinbretter's box. Visit Fanatics today in a shop and shop now. Links are in the description down below. Get the fuck out of here, Joanna. Thank you for that read. Get the fuck out of here.
Stay the whole right on.
That's just the finger that stirs Ivana's milk.
Oh, God, I gotta go.
And Joanna's.
Jesus Christ.
Why do we keep booking them?
Because they're kind of funny
Sometimes.
on occasion.
With enough alcohol.
With enough alcohol, absolutely.
I'm covered in that regard.
But, oh boy, yeah. News sponsored by Fanatics. Links are in our descriptions down below on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. But where to begin? And, well, I guess we had some breaking news in the world of Major League Baseball.
Your favorite player got signed.
Well, not mine.
Talk about him enough.
I mean, listen. He wanted his major fucking deal. Now he can go to the Dodgers and get fucking reamed out if he fails horribly. Because Blake Snell signed a 5 years, $182. $182.
Hey, all right.
Listen, he gets every penny of it. Every penny of it. $182 million deal for over 5 years for Blake Snell. To the Dodgers.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
No.
He's gonna play third banana to Otani and Who's Your Mama or whatever his name is.
Well, I mean, pitching-wise, that was the one thing that they had the biggest issue with.
The Dodgers?
Yeah. Think about it. How many bullpen games did they throw?
Who won the World Championship? That's all I gotta say.
But they did it with a freaking clothespin pitching staff.
It worked.
Yeah.
Regardless of it, it worked.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I hate the bastards. It worked.
It worked, but they needed pitching. They went out and got the Cy Young from this year. I don't think it's going to do any good because, God forbid, what has any Cy Young done coming off of their recent win? And that
Did he throw a no-hitter this year too?
Yeah, he threw a new hitter, but look at when has anyone won back-to-back Cy Youngs?
Didn't DeGrom do it?
DeGrom got hurt. I think unless he won it back-to-back during the COVID year.
I think he did win it back to back. I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on, but I think he did.
But still, like, how rare is that?
Oh, it's definitely rare. Tom Seaver did it, but he didn't do it I think he did it 3 or 4 times within a 4 or 5 year span. I think he did it, but he didn't do them back to back.
I think him getting this, fine. Go to the Dodgers. You have no. He has nothing. I mean, other than the team to have pressure on him, he has no pressure on him to do good, to be well.
Well, now that means the Dodgers aren't going to sign too many more players because they're already way over the fucking tax threshold.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. I mean, look at their money that they're looking right now. They're looking to get that pitcher out of fucking the pitcher first baseman out of Japan.
That Roku kid?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's going to the Dodgers.
I mean, how do you know? Because he's.
Well, he says he's. I read an article with that. He's not posting. He's not going to post until January. So.
Well, they already posted. He has till January to sign.
That's what I meant. He has till January to decide, but he's not going anywhere else.
But Asian players go to the Dodgers. I mean, it's rare that they go anywhere else, or they stay on the west. They stay on the West Coast.
Senga.
Yeah, he's a rarity.
Well, I like I said in that article I saw it's like if he wants to come here and be a star, going out to LA, he's not going to be a star because he's going to be in Ohtani and Yamamoto's shadow. He comes to New York, he'll be a star because he'll be the center of it.
Yeah, then if he fails, he's the center of it.
Oh well. If they land the $700 million man like everybody thinks he's going to, he may not have to work as hard as you think.
Well,
even though I'm not crazy about him coming here, but I've said that before.
So, all right, what other quick hits? Arenado's willing to play first base if he's traded from the Cardinals.
I look for him to move. They're going to get rid of him this offseason.
Well, Ryan, what do you want back for him? What do you think he's worth?
There's a lot.
Major league caliber, or you want minor leaguers?
I'll take a rising star and a couple of prospects.
Where do you see him? Where would you see his best? Where would you see his best landing spot be if it's not with the Cardinals?
I mean, that's the thing, man. He's a talented player. He's willing to move from third to first. There's going to only be a few teams that are going to be able to afford it. He might make the move to New York. They've got a thing for the Cardinals.
I was going to say his best spot would be the Yankees, especially playing first with Rizzo pretty much retiring.
Yeah.
Oh, is Rizzo retiring? Is that official?
Don't know yet, but it wouldn't shock me.
Brandon Crawford is. He announced it today on X.
Yep. 14 years. He's done.
But yeah, I could see him going to New York. I could see getting a couple of good prospects for him.
I could see him going to Pittsburgh.
I could see him going to Pittsburgh, but let's be honest, dude. That team's been on life support for how many seasons now?
Yeah, but they got such young talent. Arenado would be the good veteran jolt to get that team going.
Ideally, I would like to see him go and St. Louis get back another anchor bat.
Well, wait, sorry, I'm sorry. He won't go to Pittsburgh. He won't go in division.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd like to see us get that anchor bat that we need. We need somebody that can produce consistently on offense. We need new management.
You've said that for how long? You've been saying that for how long?
Mike Matheny.
You want Yachty as the manager?
Well,
I do.
I think Yachty's the best person for that job.
Look, Yachty is the best fit for the job, and Yachty's the best fit for the job because he knows Cardinals baseball inside and out. He was there through the fucking glory days of the La Russa years, where we were perennial fucking postseason teams. We were always in division games. We were going, as far as like our 81 win season when we fucking took a World Series. Like that's all La Russa baseball, man. And whenever La Russa retired and Matheny took over, and it's just been a gaggle of fucking clowns ever since. We need somebody, Yachty, that knows what is legitimately the Cardinal way of baseball.
Would you take Pujols as a manager?
I would absolutely take Albert. Yeah, Albert is a fucking superstar in this city. Did we get pissed off whenever he took more money and went to California? Absolutely. But, and I've said this before, and it's always going to be an arguing point for why fucking Pujols is always going to be relevant in St. Louis, is his foundation for kids with Down syndrome. That's based in St. Louis. And even whenever he was playing for, the Angels, he was flying back to St. Louis with his wife and daughter for their events because he started the foundation because of his daughter. So, like, Albert Pujols has always got a home in St. Louis.
Now, here's a question for you. Would you take him? Would you like to see a combination of Pujols and Yachty as a manager bench coach? Would you flip-flop either one of them, or would you be happy if either one of them were in either role?
I'd put Yachty in the general manager role, and I'd make Pujols our batting coach. That dude knows how to put fucking bat on ball, and that's something that's lacking from St. Louis baseball right now.
What about your pitching? Do you need a new pitching coach, or are you happy with the one you got?
I'm not super disappointed in the one we've got. I just think that we need to build our bullpen a little bit more. St. Louis bullpen's kind of been, especially without Waino there to anchor us now. It's really like fucking up and down. We need a good catcher. I'm sure Contreras is gone.
How would you like a manager of Yachty, a batting coach in Albert, and a pitching coach in Waino? How would that make Cardinal fans to have that staff?
World Series.
I didn't hear what you said.
See you in the World Series. Those are three guys that were part of the Cardinals organization whenever they were going through their biggest boom. Whenever Busch Stadium was sold out each and every day.
So there is one other bit of information that just dropped that's interesting right now. There's a trade rumor going around right now.
It is?
It is a trade between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago White Sox. Kind of feel bad for the White Sox for this one. Garrett Crochet for Alex Bohm. That is the trade. That is the trade right now. That's so stupid. That is the worst trade. I mean, unless Philly better be giving up a shit ton of minor league prospects.
Well, Bohm kind of lost favor with Philly the way he played in the playoffs. Philly fans have been wanting his head.
Yeah, but you're not gonna give a guy who has 2 years left on his deal in Bohm to a kid that has 7 years still he's still pretty much under his rookie contract plus his extension that they signed him to at the beginning of the year.
I don't think I think they just want him gone.
I think that's a flea. I think Philly might get fleeced if they make that trade because there's no way they're giving up that much power without a shit ton of prospects on the back end.
Well, the Mets have been getting fleeced for years when it came to trades and stuff, so why not let another team feel like it feels like?
News-wise, there's... What the fuck, Ryan? Pirates say that Skeen says the Pirates are going to win in a different way, but more than the Yankees and Dodgers. Yeah, you still need fucking O'Neal Cruz to do something.
Well, he had a good late year last year, so he's
getting better in center field, so that's the thing.
The man's all fucking leg. So I mean, running down a ball is not going to be hard for him.
No,
Running down a ball in center field is not going to be hard for him.
I mean, that's really it for news. The only other bit of news happened 2 days ago where Kikuchi signed a $63 million deal, 3 years with the LA Angels.
Yamaguchi?
Kikuchi.
Yamaguchi. I'm not hearing a difference.
Purple haze all through your brain.
Choppy.
And then, like, the Royals traded right-handed pitcher Brady Singer to the Reds for infielder Jonathan India, which, that's a big get for KC.
India's really fallen on hard times because that kid.
That's for KC.
Yeah, but you know what, though? He's got your hate boner, John, for Kansas City. He's got your hate boner for Philly.
Dude, I fucking hate Kansas City. I hate
Philadelphia. So what's your point?
I hate the Chiefs. I hate the Royals. Pretty sure that's it because that town fucking sucks.
And hello, Christian.
What's up, Christian?
What's going on?
I guess you don't have a camera?
I do have a camera.
Well, we're seeing all our faces, so let's see your face.
I don't know if he wants to, man. I ain't got my makeup on.
Oh, hey, down there, underneath me, you. Don't bully him, sir.
All right, hold on. Hold on.
But good. Now we can actually get into the main story for baseball.
Ah, yes.
There he is.
The quest for Soto.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, Christian.
What's going on?
Nothing. You still need to text me your no pics.
All right. Damn, Ronnie, you still ugly.
Hey, you know what? I want to ask you a question, Christian.
What's up?
What would you think about New York picking up Arenado?
If it were like 5 or 7 years ago, yeah, but I don't know. You know what? Here, I'm gonna switch to my to my computer. Give me a couple seconds.
Yeah,
because
go.
I don't like this angle. Shut up.
Shut up, Gretzel.
Shut up, sir.
Oh God. But yeah, all right. So we can start talking about the quest for Soto.
I mean, to think about it, there's only really 5 teams.
Yep, he has narrowed it down to 5 teams 2 days ago. Yankees, Mets, Dodgers, Boston, and Blue Jays.
Well, can we eliminate? I think we can pretty much eliminate the Blue Jays. I don't think they have a snowball's chance in hell of getting him.
I think he would do a lot of good for the Blue Jays, and I think he'd look good in that Blue Jays uniform. They have one of the coolest uniforms in baseball.
Yeah, but then that means they're probably going to lose Vladdy then.
Now, here's the thing. You want the chance for him to be the guy, he should go to the Mets. If he wants to put stats up, it's New York, it's the Yankees, or it's Boston.
Right.
I don't know what Toronto has for him what he has to get out of Toronto.
Well, think about it this way. If he goes, I mean, wherever he goes, he's going to be the center of attention now.
Sure.
Whoever the stars are on, say, the Mets, it's obviously Lindor. Do you think Lindor will give up the spotlight to Soto if he comes to New York?
I think they'll split it.
And where did Ryan go?
He's still there.
Oh.
He just dropped his camera off.
Oh.
Which makes me worried.
Why?
Because I want to say someone might be showing up. If he can get it working.
Who?
Who? Someone that's red and evil. Nope. All right, he didn't get it. He didn't call him.
Oh no, I did not. I can if you'd like.
No.
No.
I do not want to talk to. I do not want to. No. Fuck you. Goddamn son of a bitch! What the fuck? I did not call you Satan.
We're talking about Soto, right?
Yeah, we understand he made a deal with you to get $700 million with no deferred money. Fuck you.
Absolutely. And I'll do it again, motherfucker. I'll do it again. I'll fucking do it again.
Well then, can you let us in on any information on who he signed with?
Not the Mets. I've cursed them for the next 100 years.
They've been cursed for 100 years. What the hell's what's in what, another 100 years? What's
Yeah, I
worse?
just renewed the curse. It was about to run out, and I was just like, Zim, Zalabim, and it was back.
Oh, you buried the jersey of Pete Alonso under a burning building?
I'm wearing it. I'm fucking wearing it.
You're wearing it.
Jeez. You guys want to know how serious I am about cursing the Mets?
Oh, do I want to know?
I got the Mets logo tattooed on my devil dick.
So why? So when Saddam sucks it, at least he's sucking disappointment?
Yeah, it's part of the torture.
It's part of the tour. Damn you, Satan.
Look, Christian knows what I'm talking about. He's a Yankees fan. He knows how we curse the Mets.
No comment.
What'd you-
Did you just blow your back out?
No, I was moving my computer screen.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I was gonna say the camera goes and it sounded like you just blew your back out.
No. I blew his back out.
Hey yo!
Hey yo.
I taught Diddy everything he knows.
Yo!
Everything!
Okay there, little Nas X.
Alright, that was uncalled for, Ronnie. Fuck you. I'm leaving. I'll see you in 7 years.
Oh, Ronnie, I guess that means you're dying in 7 fucking years.
No, that's when the Mets are gonna win another champ. That's when the Jets are gonna win another title.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to see something cool? You guys want to see a couple artifacts from me?
Sure.
This was the first helmet I wore when I played. This thing is 20 years old.
Nice.
That's an old school helmet with all
Yeah, this is
With the
yeah,
with
man.
the single bar down front.
Yeah. So we'll get something like a petition to put this in Canton.
I'll be the first person to sign it.
Me too.
And John is gonna like this. This was my grandfather's.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Subway Series train.
Yeah, I knew you would like that.
I remember those when they came out.
So
Yeah, I knew you would like this.
Respect.
Doing artifacts. Give me a second. I've got a fucking dope one. Is it fucking showing on the nerd board? I'll be right back.
this is what we get when we open up cameras.
Well, Ronnie, here.
That's just again, bro. That's just the finger. That's the finger that stirs the milk for Joanna.
Hey, yo,
See whose
Don't do
rookie
that.
card that is?
Hold on.
Paul Skeens.
Yeah,
I
but
got
it's
all
not.
of the rook-
But it's
I got
not the
all of
one.
them.
It's not the 101 that everyone's drooling over right now to get into fucking Livy Dunn's box.
That ain't never gonna happen. Nobody's got. Somebody's already got that. They just haven't announced it yet. Somebody's got that fucking card already.
But yeah, so like we were talking about, while Ryan's getting that set up, we are talking about the quest for Soto and Christian taking your bias out of it. Oh, that's awesome.
So
I have that same autograph photo.
I like that.
Taking your Yankee bias out of it.
Hold on, guys. Here, keep talking.
Okay.
I'll come back. Let me just get my dogs situated.
Oh, the turf from
Busch
Busch Stadium.
It's had 486 regular games played on it and 51 St. Louis Cardinals NFL games.
Was that turf?
Yep.
Oh wow. How much? Yeah. How much that run you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
That's why he's in crippling debt.
No, it's not actually, but these were a giveaway, not at the stadium, but to Anheuser-Busch employees.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I don't want to talk about it, and this is why he's in crippling debt.
That's because I make bad financial decisions.
Oh, all right. So so in reality, where do we see Soto showing up? Realistically, showing up. It's got to be in New York. Either way, it's got to be one of the two in New York.
To be honest with you, I think it's going to come down to Boston and the Mets. That's right. That's honest to God. If you want my honest opinion, with that short porch, that pesky pole in Boston, it's too appetizing. That guy could hit 75 home runs in that stadium if he really wanted to.
I think it's Boston or New York, but not the Mets.
The Mets have the most money. That's the only reason the Mets are even in this conversation. Is because the Mets can offer more than any other team.
But where the player wants to go does make it,
Well, yeah, but he's already living in New York. He's already in New York City as a Yankee. He's in the Bronx.
Right.
So
I don't know. Maybe Boston. I know the Mets have the money for him, but you do run that chance. It just maybe he doesn't want to play for the Mets.
no, that's obviously true. But if you're looking at 70 million for 14 years, then the question is where does he want to actually play? I mean, it's defensively, it's beneficial for him to play in Citi Field because he
owns that stadium.
Yeah. But Soto, I mean, if you're going short porches, it's Yankee Stadium or Boston. It's Fenway. It's one of the two.
That's why I said in my opinion, I think it's going to be either Boston or the Mets. I don't see Toronto winning out. I know the Dodgers have no chance in hell of landing him. That's really it. I mean,
I don't see, unless they are really planning on wiping the slate clean, I don't see Toronto being a landing spot for him.
Oh, I definitely don't see that because that means if they're going to put all their money behind Soto, they're not
keeping. They might as well trade Vladdy.
That's what I just said before. I said Vladdy's gone and Bo Bichette. They're both going to be on the way out because they're not going to be able to afford all three, and they're going to have to pray to God they do well in the draft or make good trades. Because that's the only way that I could see Soto landing in Toronto in any way, shape, or form. Besides, I wouldn't be surprised if I've heard rumors that Vladdy might end up with the Cubs.
And then the Dodgers, they're pricing themselves clean. Like, if they go out and buy another team, they go out and spend more money like this and drop another $70 million. He's not gonna want deferred money. He's kind of made that perfectly clear that he wants everything right up front.
I mean, it's smart.
Because Shohei getting the deferred money was
just to keep him under the luxury tax. But now that they got Snell, it's going to put him over the tax threshold.
Yeah.
What about you, Christian? Where do you see your boy landing?
Being
Soto?
Unbiased, because we know, like again, me and John are Met fans. You're a Yankee fan. Being unbiased, where is the legit landing spot that you, honest to God, think Soto's going to land?
I mean, between the five teams.
Between the five teams.
I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up a Dodger. To be completely honest, I mean, I hope not, but it is what it is.
So we've been a handful of us. Ryan and John are thinking Boston.
Don't do that. Don't say that.
Just because of the short
That-
porch.
Christian, I'm not saying it because I'm just saying it because I mean, think about it. In that, I mean, we all know about the short porch in Yankee Stadium, how well he loved hitting there.
Yeah.
Can you imagine him with that short porch and that pesky pole in fucking Fenway?
And I saw something. They were saying that if he were to go to Boston, him and Rafael Devers would be like the second coming of David Ortiz and Manny Ramirez.
I mean, he would be the guy. He would be the guy if he wouldn't be second fiddle to anybody in Boston. That's for sure.
No,
He'd be the
honestly,
flagship of that team.
I mean, look, honestly, you already know where I hope he stays. I mean, the fans loved him. Damn, both of y'all drinking at the same time. That better be water in that cup.
Soda.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's just Pepsi. So.
Damn. Oh.
Trust me.
No.
Trust me. It's
I'm gonna
already.
be bummed. Look.
Trust me. I'm
Look,
already needing a refill.
Oh, okay.
And Christian, I'm already covered for later.
Okay.
I got a bottle of mead in the fridge.
You Viking ass motherfucker.
Good shit too, man. It's maple.
Oh.
There you go.
But all right, so that's pretty much it for baseball. There's no other real baseball news. Ryan, though, has a bit of news when it comes to hockey.
That's right, man. We're gonna give a little love to our hockey fans. There's not a whole lot of news for real, but like right now, the biggest news is Paul Bissonnette and the fact that I believe it was over the weekend. He was jumped by 6 dudes at a diner called Houston's. Now, I did read today that they have arrested all 6 people involved, and one of them did have his first preliminary court date. But, like, my question is, first off, this dude was a fighter anyways.
Yeah, he's a bully.
Yeah, he was an enforcer. He was a goon.
Good movie.
Yeah, but first off, dude, I'm pretty sure I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure he's retired.
Yes.
So what the fuck kind of grudge you carrying? You and 5 of your buddies are going to jump an ex-NHL player.
A couple bets lost.
And honestly, to tell you the truth, he's been doing videos and shit. And like, he looks like he's been in a good scrap, but that's about it. Like these 6 dudes did not fuck him up at all.
Was it the same 6 dudes that jumped Shawn Michaels a couple of years ago?
Potentially.
Probably.
But
Or was that 9 guys? I forget. Sean said it was 6. I don't know if it was 6 or 9.
They did about as much damage. But
Was one name Stan?
I'm sure. And I'm sure there was a Kyle in there too.
Oh, that Kyle.
And a Lance.
And
But
there's not a whole lot of
well,
news.
hockey news.
Maybe-
There's not a lot. I mean, basketball. The only bit of news, and Christian, honestly, your opinion on this? They fined
Hold
Trey
on.
Young.
Hold on, I do got one more thing for hockey,
Oh, okay.
and that's an actual some betting information for people, and that is to give you your top 5 teams as it stands right now and their odds for winning the Stanley Cup.
Okay. What is this from?
All right.
What is this? Where is this from?
This is from FanDuel. Give me one second.
Okay. I'll pull up Caesars and see if they match. Oh, let me see. What do we got for Caesars? All right, cool. I got Stanley Cup up here.
All right, cool. So right now it looks like the leader of the pack to win Stanley Cup this year is going to be your Edmonton Oilers, and it looks like they're at plus 800.
Yeah, not okay. That's interesting because that's not what Caesars has. They have the better odds at plus 10, 10 to 1, and they're 4th on the list.
Really?
Yeah.
So-
When did you is this live or
Right now.
okay, so this is on your website. So this is Jersey's odds. That's Illinois' odds.
Yeah. They've got the Oilers going off at 8, Dallas, the Carolina Hurricanes, and the Florida Panthers rounding out your top 4 with the New York Rangers pulling in at 5.
All right, so it's pretty much the same. Carolina, Winnipeg, Dallas, Edmonton, Florida, New York is your orders, and it's 8.5, 8.5, 9, 10, 11, and 11.
So FanDuel has them at 8, 9, 10, 10, and 12.
So it's pretty much the same, just different orders.
Yeah, I mean, and the Jersey Devils are right there at the, they're
Yeah, they're at 12.
FanDuel's got them at 13, but they're pulling up the
Well,
bottom.
so for people that don't know, FanDuel compared to Caesars is more of a sharper book, meaning there's a more like they actually take their time in finding the odds and what actually like the right value for this team would be. They don't really come up with bad numbers. FanDuel's more of a public book to where they give you looser odds to make you bet them.
Yes.
So that's why the odds are a little different. That's why when you said Edmonton's the favorite there, I'm like, I would take the fuck that. I'd take the bet here at 10-1. That's a missed number on their end.
Yeah, I mean, if that's a missed number, let's put some money on Edmonton.
I mean, if I hit San Jose State tonight, I win another $150. So
That's all you guys. I don't know the first thing about fucking hockey.
what's there to know about hockey? It's just numbers.
It's a deranged sport played by damaged men.
The only hockey I know is involving Shorzy
Putting the foil on there, coach.
and the Hansons, obviously.
Holy fucking shit.
What?
Oh, I don't know. I just wanted to say
Holy fucking shit.
holy fucking shit.
Blow it out your ass.
Hey, yo.
You're such a fucking loser. I get a charity tax break.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Oh wait, hold on. We're talking about hockey?
Canadians are weird.
Thank you, Ed. Oh, but so quick NBA news. There's not a lot, but Trey Lance got fined $100K for missing an NBA Cup game.
Oh.
And they're only fining him because he was physically able to play and they marked him as ineligible.
I don't know if he was coming off a back-to-back, I don't know. Honest to God, this whole NBA Cup thing is so fucking stupid.
Hold on, 'cause I've got something pulled up on it here.
Okay, I'll see if there's any other news for the NBA. Riley,
that he was
that's
fine.
interesting.
What's that?
No, finish your thing because it's a different topic.
Okay. So yeah, basically they fined him $100,000 for sitting out the game against the Celtics because it looks like the management staff had him marked as medically ineligible to play for Achilles tendonitis. Was what the Hawks had said. You know, he's ineligible. He's got Achilles tendonitis. He can't go out there and play. NBA's like, okay, well, we're going to send him to one of our doctors and have them check him out. And they did, and they found no reason why he couldn't play. This was a violation of the players' policy that all-star players basically, if they're not injured, be on televised and in-season games.
But
So,
every game is televised. That's the funny part. It's like
right. So they've got a reason. They've got a legit reason.
well, we'll see because Giannis just missed an NBA Cup game over a knee injury against the Heat. So we'll see if he gets fined because they're
Now,
saying
was
they're saying knee
was that-
injury. So we don't know. Giannis has been hurt. His injuries have been so freaking frequent, like phonetically, who the hell knows if it was real or not?
All right, fair. Because that's the only reason they'll find him is if they do an independent, have
Yeah, well, that's what they're gonna look at.
Come on.
Coach Riley said that he could have won 5 or 6 championships if LeBron stayed as a Heat.
Probably.
No, I don't think so. I think the Warriors were that good that they would have been able to take out the Heat.
Yeah. And if those Heat teams play Golden State early on, I think Golden State would have probably beat them in about 5, just due to the simple fact they were younger.
Because think about it this way, too. When LeBron came over, if LeBron stayed, you would have talked about an aging LeBron, yes, but you would have also talked about KD then officially being on the... You would have had KD probably stay with Golden State.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I think that's... I don't like Riley saying, oh, we would have had 6. Because, God forbid, everyone is still having this debate about who was better, Jordan or LeBron.
Like I said, man, only thing LeBron does better than Jordan, he held on to his hair longer.
Yeah, like, there's... And it's funny, because everyone's like, oh, well, who did he beat in the finals? Who did LeBron beat in the finals? Who did Jordan beat to get there?
No, it's not even that. It's the simple fact of Jordan prevented Hall of Famers from winning. Karl Malone, John Stockton, Patrick Ewing, Dominique Wilkins, Isaiah Thomas,
Scottie Pippen.
Well, Pippen was on his team. So I'm trying to Barkley, Barkley can go to his gravesite and say, hey, look, I want an MVP over a prime Michael Jordan. You get what I'm saying? But whereas Hall of Famers have won on LeBron. You look at those 3 in Boston, and who I think should also be a Hall of Famer in a couple years. Rondo. You look at those Pistons teams, Ben Wallace, stop, Chauncey Billups.
Yeah.
You look at those future Hall of Famers in Golden State. So yeah, LeBron's played tougher talent, but if you're considered to be the best player in the world, you find a way to make it happen.
Well, like I said, it's okay, you have this, but then who did Jordan beat to get to the finals? Prime Reggie, Prime Ewing, Prime Stocks, the Knicks team in the 90s Knicks teams, the Shaq Magic with Penny Hardaway. Like, look at the teams in the East when Jordan won. Like, look at when Jordan won in that realm. So to say that, hey, LeBron's better, no. Just if you're going just by the finals, yeah, Jordan did not face the greatest people in the finals, but Jordan did face the better competition to get to the finals. Where LeBron has had one tough contest, Jordan had 4. Yeah, but all right, we are
Where'd
done
John go?
with the news. He'll be right back.
Okay.
But with that being said, it is on to our college football news, sponsored by Clap Cleats.
Sponsored by Clap Cleats.
That's right there, darling. How's everyone doing? It's Hans.
And Dita.
We're usually waiting for a new friend. Is he gonna come around? Where's Gretzel?
Gretzel's being black.
Oh, okay. He's just a burnt
Yeah.
pretzel.
I'm gonna sue your ass after this show.
Oh Lord.
Hans,
Yeah.
we need to get back to the bump, yeah.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm still pulling it up. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is.
That's why you always told Japan.
Oh yeah. Well, sue me. I'll go into the chamber. All right. Okay. Hans, we need to figure this out. Tired of slipping and doing your workouts.
Oh, so we're not doing the cameras now?
Doing
Doing the bit.
Mm-hmm.
You'll figure it out when what we're trying to do.
Don't know if I want to, but okay.
Tired of slipping during workouts? Grippy clap cleats are special traction and surfaces for any surfaces.
and its surfaces.
Yes, our quality materials are materials and innovative design, unmatched any grip during your squat thrust, your Greco-Roman wrestling, whatever you're wanting.
Up and down and up and down and up and down and done.
They allow you to perform and focus on any performance. Whatever you hit the gym, you're practicing yoga, or simply going for a run.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Clap cleats will give you the ground and the confidence. The socks are made to fit the durability and comfort for all, staying in place during the most intense workouts, especially during your squat thrust.
This fuck.
Experience the difference with clap cleats and take your performance to the next level.
Oots. Sorry, doing my squat thrust, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna go now. Thank you, bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Hans.
Thank you, Dieter.
Dieter.
German.
What the fuck, you German freaks? Go back and do Greco-Roman wrestling with your oil. Again, why do we book them?
Honey,
What?
you are a, what's the American word? Whore.
Well, I mean, look who's talking there. Look who's talking there, Dieter. You're the one doing squat thrusts with baby oil that you got from P. Diddy's house.
Another joke.
But yes, it is our college football. It is the news of college football, and holy shit, are we ready for the college football playoffs? Because holy shit, was there a lot of fucking whack job performances in this year. Yeah, a lot of that.
Yeah. What, 5 top 7 teams I think lost this past weekend. I mean, Indiana and Ohio State went exactly as I knew it would. I knew it was going to kind of be a little bit of a defensive slugfest early on, and then by the third quarter, Ohio State was just going to impose their will, and by the fourth quarter, the game was just completely out of reach. That's a big win for the Ohio State Buckeyes. I mean, they just know how to live up for the big moments, and I know they have that rivalry game this week against Michigan.
Oh, we'll get to that because there's I will already tell you I'm Ohio State. I have winning, and I'm betting on Ohio State. I will get to Ohio State, Michigan, because that game right there is Ryan Day's job.
Yeah, I agree, because he's never beat them. But the one thing I will say, and I'll say it when we get to the game picks as well, Michigan enters this with no pressure on them. They've beat them the last 3 years in a row. Like, all the pressure is on Ohio State. And most importantly, you mocking me, Ryan?
Not at all. I'm your
Okay.
hype.
Okay. Ohio State enters, I think, with all the pressure in the world, just due to the simple fact that they know Michigan wants to play spoiler. in this one. Michigan's going to treat this game like it's their championship.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I think they've lost, what are they, 4? They have 4 wins? 5 wins?
4 or 5.
I was going to say, I don't think they can go bowling, can they? No, they have 6. They're going bowling, so. They have a Pinstripe Bowl in their near future or a Pop-Tart Bowl.
Ugh.
But, yeah, let's dive into the top 25. Teams that got knocked out, Army. Not a shock.
Adios.
Number 25, their loss to Kansas, pretty much knocking them out of any college football playoff. Colorado.
Yeah, I caught that. It was just something about Kansas and them containing Shador.
And that dirty-ass hit.
Yeah. But Saturday showed exactly why I can't trust Colorado defensively.
Right. All right, number 24, Kansas State.
Okay.
Number 23, Illinois.
Yeah, they've had a good year. I mean, they were relevant in the
Yeah.
Big Ten. They were one of the better teams in the Big Ten this year.
Number 22, UNLV.
Okay.
They got their big rivalry game, which we'll talk a little bit later. Number 21, Ryan, your favorite team in the whole wide world, Missouri. Exactly. Now you actually have video that we don't have to explain what he's doing.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them right in the face. Fuck
We
them
need to get you a better microphone.
Fuck them Tigers.
There you go. Number
Okay.
20.
I just need to turn mine up.
No, that too. Number 20, Texas
Turn it
A&M.
up.
Texas A&M.
Yeah, and they have a big game this upcoming weekend. And I'm really looking forward to that one.
This is a win, and you still have a chance to make the fucking playoffs.
Exactly.
Number 19, BYU. Who has a chance still to make the college football playoffs.
Yeah, they do.
Number 18, Iowa State.
They've been better than I think a lot of people really gave them credit for.
Who right now is in the running for the Big 12 title game.
Yeah.
Number 17, and we'll get to them because it's the first game on our list, Tulane.
Yeah, they're one of the more balanced teams in college football.
Because we could see 2 group of 5 teams making the tournament. Wouldn't shock me if 2 group of 5 teams make it. Number 16, Party City, Arizona State.
Don't nobody care.
They're the ones, the front runners right now for the 12 seed.
Ain't nobody care.
Number 15, South Carolina.
Yeah, they got a big game ahead of them this weekend.
Who has an outside chance to make the SEC title game.
Yeah, they
If
do.
everything falls correctly, they would face Georgia.
Yeah.
They say that it's Texas A&M, but Texas versus A&M versus Georgia, but I think there's a small, they would have to beat Clemson by, a throttle to win a tiebreaker.
Right.
Number 14, Jackson Dart and Ole Miss.
Yeah, that was a tough loss the other day for them, but that's the Swamp. It's still one of the toughest places to play in the country.
Boy, did that team look different than the Florida team looked different than the beginning of the year against
Yeah,
Miami.
they did because they're playing with a little more urgency.
Number 13, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, Alabama is out.
Yeah, that was just a piss poor effort that I saw from Alabama the other day. But you got to give Brett Venables and the Oklahoma defensive staff a lot of credit, because what does Milroe like to do? He likes to make it happen with his feet. He likes to make throws on the run, and he likes to extend plays with his feet. And Brent said, no, he's going to beat us from the pocket. He's going to be a throwing quarterback.
Yeah. Number 12, Clemson.
They have a big game this weekend, and we're going to talk about that. I previewed it on the site yesterday. I can't wait to break that down with you guys.
Number 11, the team that you don't want, if you're Ohio State, you don't want to see in the second round, Boise State.
Yeah. Look, don't get me wrong. What Travis Hunter has done this year has been remarkable, but sit here and ask yourself, if Ashton Jeanty weren't on this Boise State team, would they be here right now?
No, and also, if they didn't play Oregon at the beginning of the year, and they only lost to Oregon by 3, should Boise State be undefeated? If they played anybody else, Boise State's one loss is by 3 points to the number 1 team in the nation. Yeah. Number 10, Stignetti lost this game, Indiana.
Yeah.
Not really hurting them.
No, but look, they were just outmanned. They were outclassed. They were outhandled.
I'll get to the Ohio State problems with Stignetti, because that to me is a bigger issue that I need about 2 minutes on.
Okay.
Number 9, Smoo.
Yeah, and they're still the front runner right now to play in the ACC title game.
Yep. Number 8, Tennessee, Rocket Top.
Okay.
Number 7, Ugga Rolls, Georgia.
Yeah, you knew they were going to move up.
Yep. They almost didn't look like they wanted to play against UMass.
Yeah.
Of all teams. Number 6, Miami.
Still not sold on them.
Nope. It's like a bad Will Smith song.
You be respectful.
I said
Yeah, be careful, you'll get slapped.
I said
Yeah.
Will Smith, not Fresh Prince.
I said you be respectful.
Yeah, fuck the U.
Look at my wonky ass finger. I can't even make the U right.
Listen. The last time you were in a bowl game, you lost to Rutgers.
Rutgers can suck my dick.
Listen, have you been to the fucking college?
To Rutgers?
Yeah.
No.
1 out of every 3.
Because it's 16 fucking hours away.
1 out of every 3.
Yeah, you can suck 1 out of every 3 of my nuts.
Hey.
Well, that explains a lot about you.
I'm calling for the stunt cock for nothing.
Number 5, Notre Dame.
Yeah, big time win for them. I thought this was their best win of the year. Just from an effort standpoint, dominating the line of scrimmage. When Jeremiah Love has this offense flowing through him, I truly think they're an unstoppable offense.
Yep. Number 4, Penn State.
Okay.
Number 3, Texas.
Okay.
Number 2, the Suckeyes. And number 1, Oregon. But let's dial back real quick to the Buckeyes of Ohio State.
Suck my Oregon.
I have an issue with Ryan Day. I'm just gonna keep moving on that one. Ryan Day needs to get his team under control, because after the win against Indiana was the most classless thing I have ever seen. Your quarterback who's done nothing. Who the fuck is Howard? You're not going to be an NFL quarterback, kid. You're not doing shit. You're not going to be an NFL quarterback. I don't know what the fuck you're doing about saying, yeah, I'm going to fucking put a cigarette out, and that's for Stignetti. I have an issue with the fact that goddamn motherfucking the scoreboard people put up the, oh, I only win, Google me, and Ryan Day doesn't need to run the fucking score up because it's not beauty pageant scores for fucking this game against Indiana. Guess what? You want beauty pageant scores? Do it this week against Michigan when it means more.
Yeah.
Like, nobody gives a shit about you doing this to Indiana. Indiana literally can... They don't care. They're still going to get in.
I'm pretty sure Indiana cares.
Oh, Stignetti ain't going to forget about this. The next time they play him, Stignetti's going to fucking put somebody in the dirt.
What'd you say about Beautymark score? There you go. Yeah, perfect 10.
Can you give us a Go Sports time?
What? I didn't hear you. I couldn't hear you.
Go Sports!
Go Sports! But, like, that's the problem. It is the most classless thing that... Okay. We all understand Ohio State is trying to be the villain. Like, they always have. But you're a kid. You're not... You're not a fucking NFL player. Like, it's not Baker Mayfield, how Baker Mayfield was trying to get attention. By planting the flag, grabbing his junk, like, that was like a persona. Like, I think his name is Ryan Howard. I don't even, what the fuck is the quarterback's name of Ohio
Who,
State?
Will Howard?
Will Howard, thank you. Like, who the fuck are you? I'm pretty good at naming quarterbacks. I couldn't fucking pick your name out of a hat.
No, you're not. Yeah,
Christian, don't do that, Christian. You're gonna get me started.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Fucker.
why the fuck would you do it against Indiana? Do it against Michigan.
Ah, shit.
Ugh, I told you you're gonna start something, man.
Yeah, you did. My bad,
Want to be
man.
starting something.
Oh, hush. Millhouse.
Millhouse? Really?
Yeah.
I'm not injury prone.
Okay, Millhouse.
I like it. That sticks.
Oh, boy.
Ugh.
All right, let's get into
Look,
it.
if I got a yawn, I'm taking myself off the screen, okay?
Same here. I'm starting to yawn a lot, so.
Thank you very much for Slippy!
Drink some water, you dumb bitches.
Funny thing is, Christian, is we can still hear the fucking yawn.
Okay,
Like-
what you want? A cookie?
Like that one time, Chris, that we wouldn't hear him taking a piss.
Chris thought he was gonna be on the show today.
Then I would have been. This is what I would have been. And
All right, let's get into our picks. First game on the list is the Thanksgiving game.
All right.
Memphis goes into Tulane. Tulane is a 14.5-point favorite. Pretty much Tulane needs to win out to have any argument to get into the college football playoffs. Not even as a at-large group of 5. They would get in probably by getting the 12 seed or the 11 seed. So does Tulane beat Memphis?
I say yes.
Yeah.
right, yeah, why not?
Yeah, Tulane, and I believe they cover too. That should be fun. All right. Christian, bear with me on this. We got to go to the MAC.
Okay.
Miami of Ohio. Yeah, fuck you. Miami of Ohio.
Is
Takes
that
on...
Ryan? Is that your fucking cat's tail I keep seeing go in front of your screen?
No, it's
It's my-
his.
Excited.
No, it's his.
Like this is a great conversation, and it makes my tail flick.
Miami of Ohio is a 2-point dog against Bowling Green. Winner of this has a chance to go to the MAC title game. Who do you got?
Give me the Little Miami Miracle.
Yeah, there you go. I'm with him.
Yeah, I'm taking Miami of Ohio.
Christian's on mute. He stepped away.
No, he didn't step away. He just doesn't care about the MAC. Well, then
You know why I don't care about the MAC?
because
it's not-
apparently because other people do care about the MAC, but I know you
No.
don't care about the MAC.
No, I don't. You know why I don't care about the MAC?
Why?
Because I am the MAC.
Because he's returning of the MAC.
You already know.
Who do you got? Bowling Green or Miami of Ohio?
Ain't nobody care. Next game.
Pick one.
Well then, who is seeing one of these two teams? Because it's between Ball State and Ohio.
See, I want the people to see this because they only hear it when I say it, so now they can see it. Ain't nobody care. Next game.
Christian, you got to get up in the camera and go, don't nobody give a fuck.
Yeah, like, he playing tit for tat with me right now. Like, nah, ain't nobody care.
Put your name on it.
I think he made his point, Ronnie. Move on.
No,
Move
well,
on.
you got to make your pick too, John.
I said I was with Ryan before.
No, I'm saying the next game, which is Ball State versus Ohio.
Give me Ohio. Fuck balls.
Hey,
Tell him.
yo. Christian's face.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ryan, who you taking?
I'm not gonna say what John said.
No.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with who John picked, but not in the way John picked it.
Yeah, I'm taking OH. Fuck you. All right. To meet the winner of this game meets Jacksonville State in the Conference USA conference game. Liberty takes on Sam Houston. Liberty's a 3-point favorite.
Liberty.
Liberty Bibberty.
I'll take Liberty.
I'm going against you guys. Give me the Cats of Sam Houston. All right, Christian, you can have a little fun with this one. We got some good old-fashioned hate.
Ooh, I like that.
Georgia is 19.5-point favorites against Georgia Tech.
Yeah, Georgia can't slip up. I feel they're gonna have to come out early and really put Georgia Tech away because Georgia Tech can give them problems. You saw what Georgia Tech did to Miami a couple weeks ago. So what makes you think they won't go in with that momentum that they did against Miami? Like when you beat a team like that of that caliber, you have the utmost confidence in the world. I do like Georgia, but I think Georgia Tech is gonna make them earn this.
So if Georgia slips up, the only way they have a chance of even getting to the dance is by winning the SEC. Is by winning the SEC title game. Because they will not get there any other way. They will not get an at-large. They will not get filed in. They will have to win the SEC to get a bye, which then they will probably get the 11th, the 12th seed. I don't think that's going to happen. I think Georgia wins, but I think Georgia Tech covers. Give me Uga.
Yeah, I think this is one of the, I guess you can kind of compare it a down year for Georgia, just due to the simple fact. Remember, this team went 3 straight seasons of 36 wins in a row. That's 12-0. Now, they lost more games this year than they did, since 2020?
Yeah.
I know they were 40-3, and those 3 losses came against Alabama. Then Ole Miss punched them in the mouth a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and Ole Miss really punched them in the mouth. Like, it wasn't like a clean fucking loss. It was dirty.
But what do I always say? The bully don't like to get bullied.
No. But Rye, what do you got? UGA or Georgia Tech?
What's the over?
Georgia's favored by 20, and Georgia Tech, the over-under is 73.5.
Georgia.
Georgia.
I think that game is going to be... I don't like the over on that. I think that game is going to be low scoring.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Michigan, Ohio State. The game...
Wait, hold on. My server is acting up, so I'm gonna log off and then I'm gonna call right back. But
All right.
keep talking.
All right, and we'll get your pick when you come back. The game, Michigan, Ohio State. Ohio State's a 21-point favorite. The over/under is 42.5. It is in the shoe. Michigan has nothing to lose, but Georgia. Not Georgia, sorry. Ohio State needs to come out and destroy Michigan.
Yeah, because Michigan comes into this game with no pressure on them. Everything is on Ohio State because Michigan's beat this team the last 3 years in a row. And the best win out of all of them was when Michigan went into the shoe and just punched Ohio State in the mouth. I thought that team was good enough to win a national championship. But, the bragging rights are on the line, and Michigan will want nothing more than to play spoiler and say, hey, if we ain't going nowhere, you ain't going nowhere. I do think Ohio State wins, but I think Michigan's going to be ready to play in this one. They're going to treat this one as if it were their national championship.
I think Ohio State needs to win by margin. I think the fact that it's 21-point favorite, I think you need to win by 5 fucking scores. This game needs to be a blowout. I think Ohio State wins, but I think if this game is not a 30-point win, then you could see someone asking for Ryan. You could see them asking for Ryan Day's job.
Yeah.
John?
Give me Michigan.
Ryan?
I'm going with Christian.
Going with Christian?
Yep.
You better say it.
All right.
Say what?
I thought you were about to say ain't nobody care.
No, he said he's going with you.
Yeah, I mean, look, it would be if they were to lose this game, you have to fire Ryan Day, on the field.
Yeah. Forget the fact that you can make a national title game. You
Just
lost to Michigan.
Just fucking crucify him from the goalpost. It'll be all right.
The whole point of being an Ohio State coach is to beat Michigan. It's not about winning titles, surprisingly. It's about beating Michigan. That's how much the hatred's between them.
Yeah.
All right. South Carolina are 2.5-point dogs against Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this game, I think I wrote this down right. I believe it's in Death Valley.
Mm-hmm.
The over-under is 50. I think the upset hits big and Clemson gets fucked. Give me the Gamecocks.
I'm going to take Clemson in that one.
Okay. Christian?
Cox goes game.
I previewed this one yesterday on the site. When I look at South Carolina, Lenora Sellers is playing as good a football as any of the other big-name quarterbacks in the country. I mean, I want to see how Clemson is going to defend him because if they blitz him, they're going to pick him apart. Stop yawning. Motherfucker. Clemson, on the other hand, yeah, it was a dominating win against the Citadel, but they gave up a lot of big plays down the field. South Carolina can rush the passer. Put it where the sun don't shine. I'm with you, Ronnie. I'm taking South Carolina.
Gamecocks. All right. And to dismount a shitty season, University of Northern Texas takes on Temple. Oh, God. North Texas all day. Temple. Thank God they fired their head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's a clean sweep across the board for all of us, I think.
Yeah. Temple is awful this year. And speaking of another team that's awful, Maryland goes into Happy Valley to take on Penn State. Penn State's a 25-point favorite. Maryland's out of a contention for a bowl game. They got nothing to play for. They ain't gonna fucking kill themselves. Give me Penn State.
Penn State.
Penn State. This is Penn State, Michigan State, right?
No, this is Penn State, Maryland.
Oh, Penn State, all day.
The battle for the, I believe it's the Jaded Shillelagh?
Notre Dame, USC.
Is that the name of the trophy? The Jaded
Shillelagh,
Shillelagh?
yeah.
The Jaded Shillelagh? Yeah, Notre Dame versus USC. Notre Dame is a 7.5-point favorite against the Trojans.
Notre Dame.
I like Notre Dame. I like Notre Dame in this one.
Don't say that. You might get a play-by-play of the entire fucking game.
Yeah, John. I got to tell you something after the show.
Oh, no, you can say it during the show. Let's just make our picks first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'm at that game the other day, Notre Dame, the one at Yankee Stadium, and a certain someone wants to give me play-by-play while I'm there. Like,
It was Chris.
yeah.
No sugarcoating. It was Chris.
Look, John just looks like a disappointed father.
Jesus.
Nah, it's the way he's shaking his head. It's not even an insult.
No.
It's just the way he's shaking his head.
Just the way you said that.
Am I gonna have to lose? Am I gonna have to go take a shit again?
Like the way he was shaking his head was like, I don't know where I went wrong with that boy.
That boy had problems. That boy.
I did everything I could. Did I not beat him enough?
Oh, what
The fuck is wrong with you? That is some dark shit.
Oh, God. I really do not want Notre Dame to win this fucking game. Because I just
Why, you don't want to get a play-by-play from the world's greatest commentator?
I don't want to hear "I told you so." I will get a fucking "I told you so," but I don't think the Trojans can beat them.
Look, let me just say, I'm not going to text you and say I told you so. I'm going to text you and say I informed you thusly.
You're not a Notre Dame fan. I have to deal with me and Christian have to deal with that shit every fucking time. I would expect you to give that to me when fucking Miami wins.
I don't have to worry. I blocked that thing.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna take Notre Dame. Ryan, are you taking Notre Dame?
Yeah, give me the Hunchbacks.
I can't say it.
You already did.
Yeah, you already did. We got it. It's on video.
It's on video, yep. All right. The Iron Bowl. Alabama's an 11.5-point favorite over Auburn.
I like Bama.
Yeah, give me Greenbow.
Alabama.
This is in Tusk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then give me Bama. If this was,
Yeah, I like Bama.
If this was in O'Hare, then yeah, no.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
All right, Rutgers takes on Michigan State. Michigan State's a 1.5-point favorite. Neither one of these teams need a win. Just it's depending on where they want to go bowling.
Rutgers.
See, I want to piss Ronnie off so bad and say Spotty, but
It's in East Lansing, so it wouldn't shock me if they beat them. After the embarrassment loss that they put up against Illinois, it would not shock me if Sparty comes in and beats them.
yeah, give me Sparty. And Ronnie, I just have one thing to say to you.
Yeah? Just a finger that stirs Raider Dave.
Raider Dave felt that finger.
Hey, yo. Hey.
I'm sticking with Rutgers, hoping for a Duke Mayo Bowl game. Be nice. All
What's
right.
the fun in that?
To go to North Carolina and not have to go to New York City in fucking January.
Okay.
Yeah. Texas A&M. Christian, you were previewing this. What do you got for me?
Yeah. Texas has really righted the ship ever since the loss to Georgia, and I think they want Georgia again. This Texas offense is balanced. They can run the ball. They have weapons galore, and this offense, I don't think, would be in this position right now if it weren't for number 3, Quinn Ewers. Defensively, the Longhorns are still good. I think Sarkisian I truly think he's the best offensive mind in the country. Then you look at Texas A&M, and I don't think Texas A&M would be in this position right now. Jimbo Fisher, where the head coach still. I want to see if Texas A&M's pass rush can get home to Quinn Ewers. I think that's the most important thing in this game, you guys. I'm previewing this one on Saturday, an hour before kickoff. Be on the lookout.
All right. So the spread on this is Texas 5.5.
Hey yo. Okay.
5.5. What?
What is it? 5.5, and the over under is 49. And we got 4 more left. What do you guys got? I'm taking Texas to beat this, to win.
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah, I think Texas, Georgia will be your SEC title game. All right, K-State, Iowa State. The winner pretty much goes to the Big 12 title game. Iowa State's a 2.5-point favorite.
Iowa.
2.5 point favorite.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's go with the upset. Let's go with K-State.
I'm going K-State too. This team will meet at the beginning of next season too, next year, in Dublin.
Dublin.
All right, battle for the Fremont Cannon, Nevada, UNLV. UNLV is a 7.5-point favorite. UNLV will win this game, fire the cannon, but they will not cover. Give me UNLV.
UNLV.
Across the board.
Cool. Virginia versus Virginia Tech. Tech is a 7-point favorite. By the holy shit, talk about 2 disappointing fucking teams this year. Give me Hokies.
Tech.
Hokie.
Tech, Virginia.
Ain't nobody care.
Across the board. Congratulations, Virginia.
I said I didn't care.
I heard
See,
you.
you don't look. Okay.
Well, talk about a game you really don't care.
Listen, I could say this to your face now. You don't like your Achilles, do you?
Well, speaking of a game you really don't give 2 shits about, Christian, I can say this to your face now. We're going to the island!
Great!
New Mexico.
I saw that coming.
New Mexico takes on Hawaii.
And he just fucking dips.
Raise your hand if you didn't see that coming.
Oh yeah, well, he's gonna come back. Don't worry. Yeah, we all saw that coming. New Mexico or Hawaii? Brian, what do you got?
I'm gonna take New Mexico.
Yeah,
I'm
with Ryan on that. Yeah,
I'm taking New Mexico.
And Christian, I'll say it for you. Don't nobody care. Let's move on.
Well, that is the end of our college football. Let's get into. There is one bit of news that I want to talk about. I know someone needs to go prep something real quick. Brian. Yes. The one thing I want to talk about real quick is I've been noticing something when it comes to college football, and it's kind of a PSA when it comes to college football. Go support your local fucking teams. I watched Lehigh versus Lafayette, which was it's a 1AA school. It is not a big name school. It was one of the oldest rivalries in college football. No fans were there except for the students. Do you want to know how excited the students were for that win to get into the college football playoffs, Christian?
How excited?
They tore down the goalpost, walked 4 miles down the fucking street, down the highway, to the fucking Delaware River and threw the goalpost into the river.
Oh, wow. That's my cue to go.
Fuck you. They took the goalpost and chucked it into Delaware.
What'd you just say?
You heard me.
No, I didn't.
Did I stutter?
I think he said "fuck you." I think.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think that's
All
what
right.
that was.
All right. Now look,
Ronnie, he is in the state now, so be careful.
listen. When he walks up to the dinner table tomorrow with a note, this mother Bobby Hill looking motherfucker.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
What I'm trying to get at is, people, please go and support local football, because I'm getting sick and tired of seeing ESPN and Fox support these big names when there's just as good football going around that's right in people's back doors. I live right next to 3 fucking
Phrasing, backdoors, phrasing.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about colleges too, so God forbid backdoors.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Jesus!
Listen, it could be worse. It could be like going to a church where they're all singing Madonna like a prayer. That is fuck you, Ryan. With that being said, go and support your local football schools, because the best part about that is going to be going to a game that's $20 that you're not spending thousands of dollars to go to see a school that you don't want to go see. Unless you're the booster for it, it's great for kids to get into the sports, to learn the sport. And then they build up other fan bases. And also, nothing beats college. College is 1,000 times better than the NFL.
If you say so. I mean, I've never been to a college football game, so.
I
don't find the interest in it, but.
I would definitely go and experience one, because the pageantry behind it is a lot bigger than it is than the NFL.
I've been to one NFL game in my life.
Yeah, well, the NFL kind of got to the point where it's getting overpaid. But with that being said, we'll move on to our next bet, which is the NFL sponsored by Caesars. And there's someone that needs to talk about this, that needs to get some shit off their chest first. I think they're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Ah, he's fucking back. He's alive and he's out of jail.
I got sprung from jail, bitches.
Hello,
What's up,
Rita
Chris?
Dave.
Look, I just want to talk about Caesar Sportsbook for a second.
Okay.
Here we are in another season. Another heartbreak. I swear, every year it's the exact same thing. The Raiders, they tease us. A hot start, a few promising wins, and then poof, it's all gone. But you know what? I'm not giving up hope. Not yet. Because with Caesar Sportsbook, every game is a new chance. Every play, every drive, every touchdown, it's a roller coaster of emotions. I've seen the highs, and I've felt the lows. But through it all, Caesar Sportsbook has been there, making every moment more thrilling, from the thrill of the last-second field goal to the agony of a missed extra point. Every bet's a new adventure. So let's ride this roller coaster together, motherfuckers. Raider Nation, let's cheer. Let's bet. Let's hope for the best because it's the fucking Raiders. And because with Caesar Sportsbook, every game is a new opportunity to feel the excitement of our team not sucking dick. Raider Dave!
Thank you, Raider Dave. Wow, there was some.
That was really passionate. Like, I respect him for that.
Yeah, right. There was some gusto there. There's some fortitude.
There was some bass in that voice. Well, not much.
What bass? He lost all his bass.
Fuck all of you.
Fuck you, Dave. Don't you have some IKEA furniture to go build?
No, because I had to order new shit because this douche dick I live with threw it all out while I was in jail.
Yeah, well, he also threw it out because, God forbid, 2 and 9 can afford some new shit.
I hate your face. I'm coming to New Jersey, and I'm going to kick you square in John's nuts.
So how's that work? What, are you just going to wrap your foot around my leg and kick him in the balls?
No, I'm going to kick him in the balls, and you're going to feel it because your Siamese twins joined at the wussy.
I think you didn't read I don't think your anatomy classes have worked out, Dave.
Where's my friend?
Anyway, Dave, we'll talk to you in about 4 picks.
All right, fine. Fuck you. I'm leaving.
Get out of here.
Yankee Dave!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You were saying, Dave? We're saying?
Holy shit. Was not expecting that. Holy fuck. Oh, Christian, where did Christian go?
He bailed.
He saw the bet and fucking ran. John, I think that hit a little too close to home to Christian. What the fuck? Oh, God, I was not expecting that. Hello, Christian.
That really escalated quickly.
That escalated a lot quicker than I expected. Holy fuck.
That really got hand.
Oh, my God. I'm crying. Okay. Let's make our picks for the NFL. Thursday night, Thanksgiving. The Bears take on the fucking Lions. The Lions actually got bet down. They started at 10. They're down to 9.5. Yeah, Detroit. All right, put the bat away.
Give me the Lions. I'm taking the Lions.
Lions.
Hey, I got stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the Lions. They're just continuing to roll.
We don't need to be demonetized for branding a weapon.
I didn't swing at anybody. I just held it.
Doesn't matter. Sometimes it depends on YouTube's policies. All right. Oh, speaking of the drizzling shitstorm of a Thanksgiving game, thank God it's at 4:30, so you'll be tryptophaned out and fall the fuck asleep. The New York Giants take on the Dallas Cowgirls.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I am actually in full agreement with that one, Christian. Uh-huh. Yeah. The Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
The cheerleaders.
Because Tommy DeVito is not playing, so.
Yeah, okay, I'm taking Cowboys.
So, Ronnie, when are you suiting up the quarterback for the Giants? Because Lord knows they don't have anybody else.
Listen, I already put money down on the fact that listen.
Dave.
There's already money down on the fucking Cowboys.
Hey, hold that back up. What was that third bet? Ew, he chose the Packers.
Yeah, over the fucking Dolphins.
Ew, we're choosing the Packers.
Yeah, I'm not choosing the Dolphins because the next game on the list, the Miami Dolphins. Because no one's gonna watch the 8:30 game. I'd rather watch college football. The Miami Dolphins versus the Green Bay Packers. Packers are a 3.5-point favorite.
Fuck, give me the Packers.
Packers.
Yeah, I like Green Bay. Miami's played well, but the elements are going to be against them in this one.
Yep. Friday. Black Friday football, 3 o'clock, Prime Video. The Raiders to take on the Chiefs.
God damn it!
Yep, your Raiders, who have admitted that they are the worst team in football, take on the Queefs.
Hey, we can say that. You can't, you scruffy nerf herder.
Listen, according to every Raider fan, which all 3 of them,
I know, we talked.
Mahomes is a cheat and doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, no shit. Didn't you see him ask the fucking referee for help? Hey, tell him when he's nearby. Fuck you, Patrick Mahomes. You're a bitch, fucking Mahomo.
So are we all in agreement we're taking Kansas City?
Yeah, you, Kansas City. Raider Dave is taking the motherfucking Raiders.
I'm not taking the Raiders.
The fuck you are.
It's already in ink. It's in pen. Ryan took the Chiefs.
Fuck your ink pen, bitch.
He's about to break another IKEA furniture.
I'm about to break fucking everything. You don't even want to know.
Darn it. It's just one of those days.
Give me something to break.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ, Dave.
Bitch.
Bye, Dave. I think you broke your fucking microphone, Ryan, because I can't hear you.
Said that guy's fucking weird.
There we go. All right, next game, Christian, you are previewing it. The LA Chargers take on the Atlanta Falcons. The Chargers are a 1.5-point favorite. The over/under is 47.5.
The Chargers could have won that game the other day, but Baltimore made better adjustments. But I'm not taking anything away from them losing that game because Derrick Henry runs over teams like that
Every day
against anybody.
I mean, shit. He's on pace to breaking records to win the MVP.
Right. No, I like this Chargers team. I was high on them coming into the year. Said Jim Harbaugh could win Coach of the Year. They're 7-4. Atlanta should be running away with the NFC South, but they're not. Lost that game to the Saints. Got absolutely destroyed by the Denver Broncos. This game is going to come down. I think it comes down to a field goal. I preview it tomorrow. Be on the lookout.
Okay. John, what are you taking?
This is who now again?
The Chargers versus the Falcons.
Falcons. Why not?
Right?
I'm taking the
Sorry, say that again?
Falcons.
I'm taking the Chargers. Give me LA. Chargers. I can already pencil you in, Ryan, for this game.
Pittsburgh.
Yep, the Steelers take on the Bengals.
I just have a question.
Yes.
What the fuck happened?
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, were you not watching that game versus the Browns?
I was. It's decided to snow.
No excuse, not for Pittsburgh. I'm sorry.
Also, you have one of the greatest defensive linemen in the history of the NFL on Cleveland.
I want to hear it.
I don't know. I really think Pittsburgh should come in and beat them. Give me Pitt.
Pitt.
Here we go, Steelers. Here we go.
Christian, who you taking?
I'm going against all of you guys. I'm taking the Bengals. And thank you, Ryan. The reason why is because I don't like what I'm seeing from the Steelers offense, and I think the Bengals can pick apart a couple of those glaring holes in the Pittsburgh secondary. I just don't know if Pittsburgh has an answer for Jamar Chase. I could see him having a really big game.
Okay. Cardinals, Minnesota. Minnesota's a 3.5-point favorite. Give me the team that's leading the West in the Arizona Cardinals.
But which version of their defense are you going to get? Because they play better defense at home
If
than they
Sam
do.
Darnold throws 3 picks, I don't think anyone gives a shit.
Right. I like Minnesota, but I think it's going to come down to pressure. If Minnesota contains, what is this, middle fingers galore?
Ryan, pointed behind him. Fuck you.
Oh, okay. If Minnesota can contain Kyler Murray, they win this game. But if Arizona can force a couple of interceptions of Sam Darnold and they can put pressure on him, they'll win this game. But I think Minnesota's defense, especially them being at home, they're going to rise to the occasion.
I'm with Christian. I'm going to go with Minnesota.
Say it right.
Minnesota.
There you
Say
go.
it right. Blow the horn. Viking.
Go get a Juicy Lucy and shut the hell up.
I would love a Juicy Lucy.
Actually, not going to lie, so would I.
I wouldn't.
Do you even know what a Juicy Lucy is, John?
Yeah, it's a hamburger with cheese in the middle. I know what it is.
Okay, good. There's no euphemism for that.
No.
Maybe for Ryan. Pop-Tarts. It's like the fucking... What the...
I'm sorry. A joke came to mind, and I promised I wouldn't make them anymore, so I'm not going to say it. But that look, I am holding back.
That was a terrifying look. The Colts... Oh, God, this is a boring-ass game. The Patriots take on the Colts.
Oh, God, that's a piss break game.
Indy.
Colts.
Is McAfee suiting up for this game?
Wouldn't shock me.
Are we all taking Indy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go with Boomstick's team.
Christian?
I like Indy in this one. I don't think anything else really needs to be said.
Nope. Oh, speaking of doesn't need to be said, the Jets take on the Seahawks. Seahawks
This is
are
my
2-point
pick. That's my pick.
What the Seahawks?
Until the Jets show me something, I'm taking Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle. You guys were all like, "Oh, we're getting Aaron Rodgers. That's gonna be great." He has done shit.
My pick, Law and Order.
Christian, are you in agreement with that? Taking Seattle?
Yeah, but hold on 1 second.
All right.
Like, I'm sorry. I've been bummed out about the way Aaron Rodgers has been.
Oh, dude,
performing.
the Jets have been one of the worst teams. Yeah, there you go. Christian, we need to get you one of those. We need to get one of the highlighter jerseys.
Which one?
The fucking green, Seattle neon green.
That's a cool jersey.
You send me that, I'm going to put my droppings in it, and then I'm going to send it to you.
Hello.
He's gonna shit in the box and return to sender.
Listen, I'll buy that jersey. There's a jersey that's fucking $40 on a website that we can fucking buy if that we were gonna use to send John. We were gonna use to send John the Tom Brady jersey that he still owes us to wear.
Yeah. Hey, you got to pay up on that.
Hey, at least I didn't send you the Phillies.
No, then I would have definitely.
At least I didn't send you a Chase Utley jersey.
Look, there
Really?
is
Really? You gotta
There
just
is-
fucking leave? What the fuck?
Dustin. Look, I lost the bet to Dustin, and he has a picture of me looking very unhappy in a Patriots jersey and hat.
All right, next game. Titans take on the Commanders. Commanders are a 5-point favorite. The rumor of the Commanders going back to the Redskins, starting 2027, just dropped. I think that's a big fucking thing that's just coming around. But give me the now Commanders.
Give me the Redskins.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I like Washington. They've lost 3 in a row. They bounce back.
Yep. Speaking of a get right spot, Houston takes on Jacksonville.
Can we really call this a get right spot? Because Houston hasn't really looked good. And if there were any chance for the Jaguars to make a little noise, this is the game. But I don't see it happening. I like Houston.
Jacksonville is the second worst team in the NFL.
Yeah.
Houston.
Behind the Giants.
Yeah.
I ain't saying much.
Yeah. And also, Tony Khan, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
5-star.
After you got insulted by a gay wrestler named Effie.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. Give me Houston. Across the board. All right. I'm just gonna write down New Orleans for Ryan. The LA Rams take on the New Orleans Saints. Rams are a 2.5-point favorite. I'm actually gonna get behind that on Ryan. I'm taking the Saints.
I'm with you. I'm taking the Saints as well.
Saints, yeah.
That still sounds like a fucking speed bag. That doesn't sound like a round of applause. That sounds like someone doing the fucking speed bag. There you go. Jesus, tap dancing, fucking Christ. These fucking games are horrible. I need to go get... During these games, I need to make sure I eat a shit ton of turkey and leftovers. Because Tampa Bay takes on the Carolina Panthers. I need to be in a fucking turkey coma for this. Give me Tampa.
Tampa,
but Carolina's going to play them tough.
Yeah. Oh, the game of the weekend. The Eagles take on the Baltimore Ravens. Christian, you are previewing this, correct? Yep. What do you got?
This game's going to come down to who can execute with the receivers a little bit better, because both these teams are great when it comes to stopping the run. And we have the 2 best running backs in the league here in this one, in Saquon Barkley for Philly and Derrick Henry for the Baltimore Ravens. It's the first meeting between Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson. And will Roquan Smith play? I think that's a big key for Baltimore, because if you watch that game against the Chargers in the first half, what did LA do? They attacked the middle.
Yeah.
They attacked the middle and they ran the football up the middle. I preview this one on Friday. Be on the lookout.
Yeah. EAGLES Eagles.
That's what you're taking?
Yep, taking Philly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take.
I ain't saying it.
Then say Baltimore.
I'm going to say the other team, but just I ain't saying it.
All right, and this game on paper sounds great. Then you look at the weather and realize it's not. Jesus Christ. I thought something else was going on behind you, Ryan. I thought something else happened behind you. That red light did not look good.
I'm just.
He's at IKEA.
Yeah.
That red light looked like a plane was about to come in.
He's buying Dave new furniture at IKEA.
Oh, that didn't look right. I'm sorry. All right, the 49ers take on the Bills. Buffalo, it's in Buffalo. There's about 6 feet, there's about a foot of snow coming, and 30-degree wind, and it's gonna be fucking 2 degrees, like 9 degrees.
Well, that's no bueno.
Yeah, give me Buffalo.
I'm still going with the Niners.
Did I hear a Niner in there?
Yes, you did.
You did. You did. Yes, you did.
Okay, Niners it is. Hey, what's this button?
Christian, who you taking?
Nobody circles the wagons
Like the Buffalo
like the
Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
Brian, are you taking San Francisco?
I don't know. Who
He's in a small world right now. It looks like.
He's in Willy Wonka's wet dream.
Yeah, nah, I thought that was fucking Dragon Tales.
Wow, that's a fucking name.
Look, I'm just pushing buttons at this point.
Are you taking Buffalo or San Francisco?
Where am I? Where's it at?
It's in Buffalo, and it's going to be snowing.
Take Buffalo.
Brian, what have you been smoking? Because that's what you're going on in your mind right now.
Ryan, you're about to have a fever dream.
I
think he's having a coke pot dream
He's
right about now.
going on a trip in his favorite rocket ship.
Look, if everything changed like this around me, this is not weak.
No. All right. Monday Night Football. The Cleveland Browns take on the Denver Broncos. Oh, God. Give me Denver.
Denver.
Ain't nobody care.
Yeah, exactly.
I like pushing buttons.
And that is our NFL picks. Oh. Why the hell are you on the main window, the old Windows 95 screen?
It's a little stunt cock on the prairie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty sure this is the Teletubby neighborhood.
No, there needs to be a sun over there. You're literally at the old Windows 95 main screen. You gotta find the button to hit Oregon Trail.
You've got mail.
I'm gonna die of dysentery immediately. Okay, I'm back.
Hey, welcome for your trip.
It was a good one.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, I lived. Did you die? No.
I mean, okay, fair enough. But with that being said, is there any other thing we want to dive into before bringing this home?
You want to talk Survivor Series?
I mean, then let's give Christian an out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on up out of here, guys. Log on to the site, which is the dailyblitz.blog. Enter your email address, become a subscriber today. Catch me on College Football Showdown on Friday on Prime Sports World with Israel Rivera and Matt James. And from me to you, your family, and your loved ones, happy Thanksgiving.
Yep.
You too, Christian.
All right, I'll see y'all next week.
Later.
See ya.
Taking my black ass to sleep.
Jesus Christ. All right, let me pull up the betting site that has the odds for
Is that Saturday or Sunday is it on?
Saturday.
Okay.
I will be watching it backstage.
Where you going?
No. I'm booked Saturday. I will be in Mount Vernon, Illinois, with the rest of the Great Heathen Army, as the four of us take on the team of the O'Neill brothers, Chris Cutler, and Shalance Royale for all of the mid-card titles in IWA production. Tag team, light heavyweight, and women's.
All right.
Is that going to be on YouTube in a couple of weeks?
End of next month.
Cool. I'll watch it then.
All right. I need an actual card just to be on the safe side.
Do you need me to pull it up or you got it already?
I got it. All right.
These are my ring masks, John.
Very cool. I've seen the one over your over your right shoulder. The white one. I've seen that one before several times.
90 seconds.
Thank you, Brenda.
It is being held in reserve for the new set of gear that matches it, and it is red, black, and silver. And the one that's currently on my entrance gear is black, purple, and gold.
Oh, and that goes with the one that's on the other side?
No, the black, purple, and gold goes with the gear that I'm wearing.
Oh, okay.
All right. Here we go. All right. LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura. LA Knight is your favorite to
60
win.
seconds.
Thank you, Brenda. LA Knight is your favorite to win at minus 165. Shinsuke on the take back is plus 125.
Shinsuke.
I'm going Shinsuke because I think that they wouldn't put all this work into this new gimmick without putting a title on him.
I think LA is gonna win by schmaz in this one, and then they're gonna save it. They're gonna save another. They're gonna save a win for Nakamura on a bigger stage for him.
What's bigger than Survivor Series other than Mania?
Mania?
No, well, trust me. They could do something when they do the what's it called? Rumble.
Yeah.
Rumble's bigger than Survivor Series.
Nah,
10 seconds.
that's debatable.
I don't.
But anyway,
I think on the only way LA Knight's winning, he ain't losing clean.
Okay.
All right. Braun Breaker versus Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. Breaker is favored by minus 900. Sheamus and Ludwig on the take back. Sheamus at plus 500 and Ludwig at 10-1.
Sheamus, that's the only title he's never won.
Yeah, I think that this is where you give, like, that's the thing. I don't think they're going to make the title change on Shinsuke, but I think they'll do the title change on Sheamus.
I don't think they're going to do it. Can't have twice in heaven. That's not 6 month period.
Well, they could save it for the first Raw of Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah.
They could save it there. They could do it there. Your World Heavyweight title, Gunther versus Damian Priest. Gunther minus 5,000. Priest on the comeback 12-1.
Priest.
Yeah, I think they're putting it on Priest. There's a story to tell there. And a win for Gunther for the WWE title at Mania is a bigger story.
Yeah, I could see that. Women's War Game match: Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Naomi, Io Sky, and Bayley versus the Judgment Day of Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. Ripley's team is favored minus 150, and the comeback of the Judgment Day's team is plus 110.
Team Rhea all the way.
Team Rhea.
Yeah. Let's just hope that either Io Sky nor Candice LeRae break their fucking bodies again for doing something stupid.
Which means they're going to do something stupid.
Absolutely, it's War Games.
Yeah. Well, no, because the last time Candice LeRae was in War Games, she dropped an elbow with the chair and broke her arm. And then you have the OG Bloodline with CM Punk versus the new Bloodline with Bronson Reed. And if anyone doesn't know, it's Roman Reigns, the Usos, Sami Zayn, and CM Punk versus Solo, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Bronson Reed. Roman's team is favored minus 250, where the new Bloodline on the comeback for plus 170.
Team OG Bloodline all the way.
Yeah, because you've been having Solo get the upper hand every time.
Right. No.
Yeah. And now there's no reason for Roman not to get his win back.
Now, here's the question I'm going to ask for both of you guys. Do we see any surprises, any turns, any returns, any heel turns or babyface turns, anything, any big surprises? Since last year we had Punk. They got to try to top last year. Anything?
The only way that I could see anything happening is if the Rhea Ripley is the swerve on Bianca Belair would be on her going and taking out Bayley or Naomi during the War Games match.
Yes.
That's the only surprise. I don't think you're gonna see Heyman turn on Roman if he does, because That's the next big thing that everyone's thinking that's going to happen. I don't see that happening.
I don't see it happening either.
I think Roman's going to Raw with Punk. Or not Roman, sorry. I think Heyman's going to Raw with Punk. That's why he was in all red. Everyone's like, oh, well, he's dressed like Solo. Well, no. If it was just the shirt, I would say, yeah, you're kind of onto something. But he had a red watch. He had red everything. So, no, he's going to Raw.
Yeah.
Fair point.
And Punk's on Raw, which also does the storyline better with when it comes to Seth and Punk. So, there's that. I don't think...
True.
Yeah.
And Roman doesn't need a mouthpiece anymore.
No. And honestly, like I said at the very beginning of the year, if Solo couldn't talk, then you put Heyman with him. But now that Solo, we found out he can talk, what's the fucking point of putting Heyman with him now?
True.
So, that's the big thing. If there was if you were going to have Solo be the guy, and he couldn't talk, then Heyman with him is perfect. But what's the fucking point of putting him with him now if we know he can talk?
Right.
True.
So, there's no point to putting Solo with them. Or Heyman with Solo.
Any more Bloodline? Any Samoan makes their debut that night?
No. They're toning that down for a while until like the Rumble, because Lance is injured. He's not coming out for a while, and yeah.
Hikuleo, isn't he with NXT too?
Yeah, but I mean, right now that doesn't. You're not going to see another Bloodline member come out during this. They got to finish this.
Do we see Charlotte come back at some point or no?
See, I thought Charlotte was going to be the person that took over for Bayley's spot.
Still could.
No, it's Bayley. It is Bayley that it will be taking over. Ugh.
I mean, I have no objection to that, but
I mean, her gimmick's getting kind of worn out.
Makes as much sense as anything with AEW.
That's very true.
gee, Ronnie, how many people did we see that we know were at Full Gear?
Listen, if you're going there to enjoy wrestling, I'm not going to fault you for it. There were some great matches that happened at Full Gear, but that main event was so stupid.
What was even the main event? I didn't watch it, so what was even the main?
Moxley, Orange Cassidy, and I like Orange Cassidy, but for Moxley to fucking, like, oh, then he gets attacked by Christian Cage. Hangman Page attacks him. Then Darby Allin hits his fucking car into their truck.
Well,
listen, I will say this. If you were going to watch that show, watch the Will Ospreay versus oh god damn it, why I keep spacing on his name? The new kid with Don Callis.
His old buddy.
Yeah, that match was fucking amazing. That match was insane. That match was great.
Right.
I'll take your word for it.
I can't say anything else about the rest of the card. And I'm just an AEW hater. No, I like wrestling. I like fucking. I was a CZW fan. I fucking can't stand this if I'm watching New Japan just for matches, great. But I don't watch New Japan every week to follow the story because there's never anything, there's no real stories when it comes to, their stories are 7 months. And the main event, when they fucking explain it, they narrow it down into a 30-second package for New Japan.
True.
You have a weekly television show in AEW.
True.
And how am I? And I don't give a shit about, especially, fucking Sasha Banks.
God.
What?
Fuck Sasha.
I've been saying that for how long?
No. She was fine in WWE. Like, her wrestling in WWE was fine.
Yeah.
It's when she got to AEW and got too big for herself.
That's true.
Like, her matches have gotten worse. It's literally...
Yeah, but I'm kind of teetering on 5 stars or 1 star.
There's no in between.
That's true, though.
You're not going to hear me say anything positive or negative towards her because I already made my feelings about her well known.
I still don't understand why they hired her, not even as a wrestler, but when but yet they kept Sammy Guevara around.
Well, he's on Ring of Honor, so
He's
it's
still
not like,
under contract.
Still under contract. That's true.
oh, well, when's his contract up?
You're telling me they're going to pay? Why would they pay? They're paying him out his contract for what reason? They could easily
Get out of it.
get out of it. And then now you have this whole thing between AEW and GCW.
Well, that's because of the Ricky Stark stuff.
Well, that's because Tony Khan got his feelings hurt by Effie.
Tony Khan loves to get his feelings hurt. That's nothing new.
And by the way, it was allegedly all because of them running the Hammerstein Ballroom 2 weeks next to each other.
Well, Starks also wants out of the company. He hates it there. He wants out. He wants to come to the E, but Tony Khan extended his option for another, so he's there for another year,
Yeah,
sitting around doing nothing. I got nothing else.
It is what it is, but let's bring this home, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening to our show. If you like what you heard, please follow us on all social media accounts under the Nerdport Network. Follow us individually on Twitter at FNRonnie.
At the Zombie Master.
At RyanRofficial.com.
Follow us on Spotify, on Twitch, on Facebook and YouTube, all under the Nerdport Network. Please like, rate.
Yeah, but I'm kind of teetering on 5 stars or 1 star.
Don't do 1 star. Please rate us 5 stars. Leave a comment down below. Say what you like, say what you don't like. Say what you want us to do next.
Give us some fucking hot takes.
Yeah, please. Any questions will be in the links on Facebook under the Nerdport Network. We will be putting up questions starting this week. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you heard, tell your friends. If you didn't like what you heard, tell your enemies. And if you also didn't like what you heard,
go fuck yourself.
Hope you run through a field and suck 37 dicks.
In a row.
Yes.
In a row.
But with that being said, tell your enemies, but always remind them 2 separate things. 1, there is always a teachable moment. And fuck, if you don't believe, and Bobby Bonilla be getting paid, but hell, if you don't believe me, that's just a fact of life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night.
Go suck a dick with your butt.